Engine fired. We're set. before Thunder decided to jump off a building and die. So, yeah, pretty much we had to restart the whole thing. Anyway, sorry about that. But I'm here.
Hello, it's me, just dropping in.
And, yeah, so just to run you through at the moment, we've got pretty much a grid of 18 at the moment. Everyone here who has normally been here in the weekend league so far. However, Jutskev is replacing Natty once again this week. Well, it was Cryptech last week. Jutskev this week, and Natty having some big internet problems this week. So he had to put a last-minute replacement in. So, yeah. Yeah, Thunder, that is you. Yeah, Thunder, this is your fault we started late. So if anyone wants to blame anyone, it's Thunder 50/50's fault. But at the moment, we've got Salex in first, Bonevil in second, Wiggly Style in third, CLM Ferrari in fourth at the moment, and Watts in fifth. Jutskev down in sixth at the moment, Silver Star in seventh, Jambo Websy 8th, N-Wells Gaming Live, Carl H, The Music Man down in 10th place, it's Ben Roberts in 11th, Isaac Smart 12th, JNB Strul 13th, Danny Boy 14th, DBB 15th, Cypher Knight 16th, Green Chicken 17th, and Juan Quintero down in 18th place. Yeah, no, he wasn't because he was talking too much, Dutchies, because he jumped off of a building, that's why. When we were doing a heist. But, no, Silverstone, obviously, I've spoke about Silverstone a lot, me and Toussaint have on a regular basis. One of our favourite tracks, obviously a home track for me and him. And would have been Natty, but unfortunately he can't be here, so the Swiss man, oh, that's a huge crash from the Red Bull at the back there. Carl H, the Music Man, retiring. That was a humongous crash down the Wellington Straight. Big crash from Carl H down the Wellington Straight there. I really don't know what's happened to Carl H there. But let's see who's on a lap at the moment. Who's going to come across the line and put in a good lap time? There's an Alpha Tauri. Let's see who's coming. Anyone coming around to the line to put in the lap? No. Oh, Juan Quintero is, as we see now, comes down through Vale. Now about to go through Club here. Let's see what time he can put in here. He keeps it nice and close to the curb. And he comes to about 1:26.9. Puts himself in 16th position. Yeah, Sexify, we did definitely see the Bahrain Grand Prix, but good to see that Roman Grosjean is all safe. And well, if you actually go on Roman Grosjean's Instagram, he's taken a video from the hospital of him, a little video message saying that he's all right and everything. It was a mega crash. That man has got to be the luckiest man on the entire planet. That halo, if that halo was not there, like, that halo has saved his life. That halo 100% saved that man's life. Like, I think that's got to be one of the best things ever invented, like the halo. It has honestly saved that man's life. But, at the moment, I see Jambo Websy, second place for him. At the moment, I think Wiggly Watts was in a good lap, actually, moves himself into 5th position. But, yeah, that halo he's saved that man's life. He's very lucky, but he's all safe and well. I don't think he'll probably race the next two. I don't think he'll race the next two races, personally. If he's got broken ribs, it'll take quite a while for them to heal up. Obviously, broken ribs actually aren't as bad as having, actual, like, your leg broken or your arm broken, because you can actually still go, you can't, obviously, you have to wait for, like, the way that you do ribs is completely different to how they do other bones. Yeah, he's, yeah, Hulkenberg might have to step in the Haas at this point. Yeah, he could be there for Abu Dhabi, but I'm not sure. But it is Jutskev on pole at the moment, doing Natty Brown. I believe the Not Real XIG is Natty in the chat, but I believe he's on data, so I think that's why he's in the chat at the moment. So yeah, Jutskev on pole at the moment. Salek's in second. He's not going to be able to improve. Java Websy now. Silver Star going second with a 25-0. 2 tenths off of Jutsikev. Jutsikev looking to bring in some big replacement points for Natty, and he needs those if Natty wants to win his 3rd weekend league championship. It's like Natty's just gone away from, like, with COVID or something. Yeah, no, man, he's very lucky, Pierre. He's one lucky man. That halo saving that man's life. It was crazy, crazy. We were all shocked. Me, 2 Cent and Natty were pretty much watching it at the same time, and we were just stunned. Just how huge that crash was. But there is the final grid. I realise we've just been talking a ton about Roman Grosjean, but it was a huge, huge story. If you haven't seen the crash, I believe it's on. You can look at it on. I believe it's on Sky Sports YouTube channel, or it's just on the F1 YouTube channel, I believe. Maybe a Ferrari test driver could see big old Mick Schumacher get in the seat. We don't know. But yeah. Stroll's crash. Yeah, Stroll's crash at first was like, whoa, and then you looked at the replay and then it was like, it's pretty much a replica of Nico Hulkenberg's crash with the Haas in Abu Dhabi in 2018. Pretty much all that was. No, Stroll ended upside down. But genuinely, I thought that Bahrain Grand Prix was out to murder someone today. Like, that Bahrain Grand Prix was on a mission to get someone seriously, seriously injured. Because there was Grosjean's crash, then there was Stroll upside down, then there was that Marshall that ran in front of ran in front of Lando Norris's car. Then there was what was there? Yeah, there was that, and then there was Perez, the back of Perez's engine just lighting up into flames as well. But no, it's that race was crazy race. I believe we're just waiting on a few people to complete their laps, and then we should be ready to go. But yeah, crazy race. If you haven't seen it already, you can watch the highlights now. Yeah, the middle was quite boring actually, the middle of the race, until he had his engine failure. Just with the back, look at that. Yeah, Perez, man, so unlucky, so unlucky. Isaac Smart, if you're watching the stream, are you able... Oh, I think we've got a lobby glitch. We've got a lobby glitch, haven't we? Have we got a lobby glitch?
Knock, knock, hello.
I think it's a lobby glitch. Wait, if he crosses the line, does it? Sorry, Isaac Smart. It's just I think your car is on an outlap, so I think the game is glitched. I don't know why that is the case. 41 people watching. Wow. Hello, everyone. Someone's asking. Sorry, hang on. Bear with me. I don't know why that's done that. Someone's asking in the chat. Just asking. I saw you drive on Suzuka in one of the leagues. Sexify, was that me driving in Suzuka in one of the leagues? What league was it? I was in the freshman league. If you want to go and watch that, that's where I drove. Qualified in 5th, finished in 6th. Not bad. Bad. I was in a Haas, funnily enough. Yeah, we might have a lobby glitch. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, so, yeah, what a race though today, man. Hopefully, the Bahrain outer track should bring us some really good racing. I'm happy not to have a Sibley race tonight. Yeah, I know, crazy, man, crazy. Oh, there we go. Quite a lot of people have left, though, haven't they? Yeah, it's a lobby glitch. Lobby glitch, lobby glitch, lobby glitch. Yeah, but we didn't know. Grosjean is one very lucky and one very strong man to come away from that. Am I going to drive Freshman League next season? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what I have to commentate on. I would compete in F1, like, properly, like I do all the sort of pre-races and all that stuff to determine where my pace is. First of all, you can clearly see my paces in the freshman, and secondly, I have to commentate. I don't have to, I do commentate. It's a choice. A voluntary procedure. If anyone has any questions or anything to say, go ahead. If anyone's a Star Wars fan, you would have heard some sad news today as well. This year, man, has been... yeah, my pace is in GT. Thank you, Backcountry. Loving that. GT Sport's my game. Rain? Rain? I'd like to see some rain. Rain would be good.
There's no rain.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, anything to talk about, any queries about Gavra or anything, let me know. Yeah, no, you can play some that's the glitch. Yeah, cheers, Gav. Guys, I think once again we're going to have a big round of applause for Gav in the chat. Can we have the round of applause emojis, please, in the chat for Gav for doing what he does best? Do you think Albon will get replaced? I'll answer that question if you put big round of applause in the chat for Gav. He deserves big round of applause, as always, for the work that he does in Gavra. Yeah, there it is. There we go. There we go. We've got some coming in. Yes, there we go. Yes. Woo! Yeah, get the round of applause that's coming in. Good to see. I'm gonna make you guys do this every single time one of the leagues finish, because I did it at the end of Academy. We'll do it at the end of Freshman and Premier and Super. Do I think Albon will be replaced? Well, apparently, according to sources, he will be kept as in the Red Bull program as a test driver, as a replacement driver, and then Sergio Perez will take his seat. Yeah, I mean, surely Perez has to get that Red Bull seat. If Perez isn't... I mean, I'll be pretty annoyed if Perez isn't even in F1 next season. He has to be at least in an F1 car. Even if he doesn't even get into the Red Bull, like, throw him in a Haas or something, like, at this point, because he deserves to be in F1. What league do I think Rick Holt will go to? Super League. Easy. He was in the Super League race on last Thursday, and he was really, really good. Oh, I have to leave and join back. Yeah, Perez is a better option. Like, definitely Super. He's very, very quick as Rick Holt. Can I have an invite, please? Once you've done that, mate. Cheers, sign for that for the invite. But yeah, that's what I think will happen. What's the most competitive league we have? That's a good question. Yeah, it's a good point, Emerald's Gaming. That's a good point. Which is the most competitive league we have? Oh, that's a good question, though. I mean, if you'd asked me that question last season, I would have said the freshman. But this season, we've had the big overhaul where we've basically put people into their leagues based on their pace. So this season, I'd have to say, I probably would have said Academy, But I think towards the end of the season, I think it's got more towards the likes of Premier. I think it's a lot more competitive now. I think the Premier is really competitive. I think also the really competitive GT Sport is honestly really underrated by a lot of people. If you haven't already, go watch the GT Sport races, especially the last 3 races have been awesome. They've been some of the best races I've been involved in. The top 4 have been so close to each other. We've had such competitive racing. I mean, I won in Austria by about 2 tenths because me and Dutchy and Epic literally went 3 wide through the final corner in Austria after a 60-minute race. So if you haven't already, go watch the GT Sport races because they are very, very underrated and they don't get the love that they deserve because they are probably one of the most competitive, the GT Sport ones. Sexify. I think Gav's trying to big up the Super League. The Super League is very competitive, I've got to admit. I mean, to be fair, I think Piero's actually taken up the first place, hasn't it? Yeah. I think he has now. I think Perez is leading that championship. Yeah, I do think... Yeah, Perez is underrated. I do have to admit, he is Perez. I do think Perez is underrated. Any more questions? We're starting in 25 seconds, so if anyone's got any last minute questions, any comments to say about anything at all, fire away in the chat. I was before I became Salex has no car. Salex, choose a car. Salex, choose a car. He didn't choose a car. I chose the Ferrari last second. I have to say, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was supposed to have my dinner before this race, but once again, I'll blame Thunder 50/50 for ruining our GTA 5 heist and costing us about 10 minutes of our time, which I could have had to eat my dinner, but now I'm here, starving away for you guys. Honestly, the things I do for yous. Sexify, I don't know whether you're being serious about Kevin Magnussen or not. And if you are, then... Okay, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I think Albon will stay. Actually, he could help him. Also, Horner seems to like him a lot. He does, to be fair, Pierre. It's true. It's true. It's true. No rain. Good start. No rain at the moment. Oh, if anyone wants to join me, by the way, for commentary on a Sunday, you're more than welcome to. Because I'm always so lonely here on a Sunday. Jutsi Kev didn't put his setup on. Jutsi Kev. Techers, I don't think anyone said that. I think you said that. Formation lap, here we go. Silverstone, what a great track it is. Obviously, you know, 2 25% races, normal weekend league rules apply. First race awarded 4 points, the second race is rewarded a reduced point system, but with a one-shot quali. As we can see here, everyone getting themselves ready. It is Jutsi Kev on pole, followed by Silverstar in second, Bon Evil in third, Salix in fourth, Jambo Websy in fifth, Weekly Style in sixth, Watson seventh, CLM Ferrari in eighth, Engwells Gaming in ninth, Ben Roberts in 10th, Calm H the Music Man in 11th, JB Surreal in 12th, Isaac Smart in 13th, Danny Boy in 14th, Green Chicken in 15th, DBDB in 16th, I'm just going to call it DBD at this point, DBD in 16th, One Quintero in 17th, and Cypher Knight will round up the back of the pack in 18th place. Siphonite commentates on the Super League with me. Yeah, me and Siphonite are the Super League commentators. Absolute 11, welcome. Could just get us gears, no, restart gears on manual. Jutsi Kev, can you not race with manual gears? Really? I mean, come on, Jutsi Kev. You can race with manual gears, you'll be fine. Just listen for the sound of the engine, and when you need to change up, and when you need to change down. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta listen for the sound of the engine, mate. Just know which gear you're in. Yeah, I know, right? Guys, I mean, right, okay, I'm not one to judge, right, but surely manual gears is like a mandatory thing for when you're driving. Like, also in my belief, right, okay, it might. Oh, okay, yeah, so some skills on trying to. No, right, in my opinion, right, yeah. Personally, I think automatic gears. Racers than this guy. Seriously? Automatic gears? Pfft. Come on. Shocking. Yeah, Sexify uses manual. Nah. It's either automatic or not, right? Silverstone. Oh, Gav sent me an invite straight away. Okay, I was gonna give you some lovely. Yeah, Black Country, you can order rider with. Full automatic, because then you can, because then what you can do is you can short shift to get traction, and you can also, when you're shifting down gears as well, you can guys, hey, try this, right? Okay, here's the thing, right? So do you know where your how you have your accelerator? Do you know how you have your accelerator with R2? Yeah, right. Try using downshift with L1 and do vice versa.
I really can't.
So if you use R2 to accelerate, L1 to upshift, right? Then do the opposite. So you use L2 to brake and R1 to downshift. So then both of your hands are doing. Braking with this, I can downshift at that. Or upshift. You get me? I hope everyone got me there. I feel like I've just completely... I feel like I've just completely confused everyone. Can we get a picture of like a controller up or something? I don't even know at this point. Wait, hang on. Doobie-doo. Yeah, I'm going to show you before the race starts. I know. It's surprising how quick Jutsi Kev is with the automatic gears. He my feet for all those tasks. You use a R3, so you use the sticks. I've never heard that one before. Absolute 11. I thought me and you had something with the manual gears here, and guys, I'm utterly disappointed. I thought we were all men and women. I thought we were the strong people, the true racers. Here we are using automatic gear. No one, because you can't use it in the leagues. You can't use full traction control. You can only use medium or none. Sexify. We're starting now. Full brake assistant traction. Sex fight, mate. If you want to come join me if you want to come join me on a Sunday, or if you want to sign yourself up to be a commentator, just pop me a message and I'll see if I can find you there's some time and space for you to be commentating. You're 12. We accept anyone of any ages. No, it's all right. We accept everyone here. Yeah, Bonnie, I just had to make sure, okay? Because, you know, I don't know who's men and I don't know who's women at this point. It could be anyone. We just all enjoy racing, don't we, guys? And that's what's been it. As long as you enjoy the racing, that's all that matters. But manual gears is the way to go, in my opinion. Dylan, you got a Scottish accent. No, we need him in here. No, Dylan, because we've got who have we got? Yeah, Dylan, because we've got Evan, who is Irish. Then we did have Thunder in the we did have Thunder in the GT Sport last season. He's also Irish. We've got many people. Who have I commentated with in my time? I've got Cypher Knight's American, like Cypher Knight's American accent. The American accent is great. So is the Irish and the Scottish. Any accent is just not my accent. It's just. Who else have we got? So Tuesday and Natty both English. Who else have I commentated with? I commentated with Holland once. He's Dutch. Not many people. Okay, Woody, are you trying to get yourself a chat? Are you trying to get yourself a timeout again on the chat? Because that comment was highly unacceptable. Sorry, Woody, I don't agree with your comment. It's now time for you to be timed out. What country is the flag Toussaint has in the Super? Oh, you're really asking me a question here. Well, Toussaint... Yeah, it's Barbados. Basically, Toussaint's British, but I believe his family originates from... Is it Barbados? No, it's not Barbados. I don't know. But I realise, actually, that Toussaint does a really cool thing, where what he actually does is he actually completely turns off all the HUD at the start. I think it's pretty cool, actually, but I'm not going to do it. Wait. I'm going to do that. I can do that at least. Wait. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. Great battle with Dutchy and Toussaint. Yeah, I know, right? Everyone, please. Yeah, it's Backcountry got it right. But here we go now. As we are waiting for the lights to count down here, and they are going to count down. We are going to get the lights off straight away, and the lights are out, and away they go. We can finally get some racing now, and there's someone saying 5 on the mediums. Oh, there's a red off already. It's Emwell's Gaming, and it's collided into Juan Quintero. And already Emwell's Gaming off the start with a big crash, but if we move up to the front here, someone's running wide. There's a Ferrari running wide. It's going to go 3 wide. It's all this contact between, I believe that was Wiggly Style, Ben Roberts, Carl H. and Watts, the 2 Red Bulls, and the 2 McLarens here as Ben Roberts forced wide. The Music Man already up into 7th place. Here he goes. Gypsy Kev still leading, followed by Bon Evil getting the jump on Silver Star in 2nd. Jambo Ramsey in 3rd. Salix in 4th. Wiggly Style in 6th. Oh, someone's dropped really far down. There's a big crash here, and Ferrari's in the wall. He's in a collision with the McLarens. The McLarens have dropped back, so is Carl H.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
And there's a virtual safety car. A CLM Ferrari is in the wall. I believe that is in the wall at Brooklands. And already a car out of this race. I believe there was a huge battle, about 5-6 wide cars between, I believe it was the 2 McLarens, the 2 Red Bulls, and I believe CLM Ferrari had contact with someone towards the front and lost it. But it's Judson Kev still leading this, followed by Bon Evil in 2nd, Silver Star in 3rd is your top 3 at the moment. Silver Star leads our position. Let's have a look at the position changes. Isaac Smart up 7 places. Cypher all the way from the back up into 9th place. What a start that man has had on the mediums. Let's see what's going to happen here now. It's a couple of people into the pits, but I believe what that might be wing damage. Indeed it is. I'm honestly really not sure what happened there at the start of that race. 4 cars into the pit lane, but at the moment the leaderboard is a little bit glitched. Still is Jutsukev leading at the moment. Apparently 2 McLarens, sources confirm that 2 McLarens went straight into CLM Ferrari, which is why he is retired. Not exactly sure what has happened, but that is the word on the streets at the moment. As, Jutsukev still leading for now. And this race has been turned on its head at the moment. Is anybody close to each other here? Salix getting close up behind Silver Star. The Ferrari trying to gain up behind the Haas driver. So here he goes now. Will he be looking for the move? He might try it now down at the end of the hangar straight. So he's going to look for it. This is one of those tracks where I don't know the corner numbers, but I definitely know the corner names. Here he goes now. Will he try it down into Vale? Isn't going to go for it here. Have to try and wait now for Club. Try and get a good X out of Club if you can. Not the chocolate bar. So now it goes up now towards turns 1 and 2.
DRS is now
I believe one of those called Village, is it? Can't remember for the life of me. Oh, Salix now was looking for the outside of the Haas. And he's going to dock to the inside there. almost went for the move here. He'll have DRS up the back of the Haas here. He's going to look to the move. He's going to fly to the outside here if he can. He's going to dive it down the inside. He gets the move done on the Haas driver, and Wiggly Style follows him through. And the Red Bull also getting through as well, and DBD losing out on a couple of positions here. Both McLarens go flying through here. It's going to be Watts down the inside. He's collided with his teammate. Watts and Ben Roberts now going wheel to wheel here through Brooklands. Lovefield now out through Woodcut, and it's going to go up now down the old start-finish straight here. It's the two McLarens versus the two Renaults, and this is a battle that we actually have in real life as well in the constructors between these two teams at the moment. So everything going to be clean and dandy into Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. As they're going to go down the back straight. Watts now has got the DRS on Danny Boy. Will he be looking for the move? He's going to dart to the inside very quickly there, and he's going to get the move done. And he gets past Danny Boy up into 9th position at the moment. And will Ben Roberts try around the outside of the Mercedes? And he does. The McLaren gets past the Mercedes up into 10th position now. Both McLarens in the points. As we can see, Jutsikev still leading though. Got Bon Evil right close behind him at the moment. And, Bon Evil will actually be competing in the last of the season, so make sure you tune in for those. One at Le Mans and the other one at Lago Maggiore as well. So, yeah, but the next race in GT Sport is Sardinia Road Track A, so make sure you tune in next Friday for that. But at the moment, not many close battles. The battle we've really got here is for the up front at the moment. Let's watch the Racing Point go through here. Hopefully the Racing Point, the engine doesn't burst up into flames. In the rear of it, let's have an engine failure. Jutsikev wouldn't want that. That's going to come round now through Stowe. Make sure he doesn't pick up any penalties. Quite an easy track to pick up penalties here, Silverstone. Track limits not as lenient as they would be possibly in the actual F1. DBD now to the outside. To the inside, gets the move done. Jutsikev at the fastest lap there, gets the move done. Isaac Smart now is actually right up behind Silverstar. Silverstar not having the best of starts. He's losing a lot of time here already. And he's got Isaac Smart, the Williams driver, right close behind him here. Will they be looking for the move? Can't go for it here at the moment. He's going to dive it to the inside if he can. There's a bit of contact with the Haas. And in the end, just couldn't get the move done there. Will he try it now into Brooklands? Isn't going to go for it there. Yeah, there's quite a lot of drivers on Controller, I think. Controller being the favourite for F1 2020. Fortunately, the wheel users who pay hundreds and hundreds of pounds for a wheel, or dollars, or euros, whatever. Fortunately, the game has screwed them over this year, and there's a lot bigger of a controller advantage to the controller users this season. Hopefully, that should change for next season. Maybe hopefully make it a bit more balanced out. We found that out when the likes of a few drivers who were in the Super League last season went from being a second behind the drivers on the wheel to being a second ahead of the drivers on the wheel. But that obviously, you know, drivers can improve, they can improve their pace and stuff like that, but it is like across the board. Pretty much a controller user can brake like 50 meters later than a driver on the wheel and manage to get away with it. I don't know how. It's just the way the game is at the moment. This game is completely broken. It's just this game is completely broken. But at the moment, we've got three people into the pits. We've got Salex, Silverstar, and JMB Surreal into the pits. As they come in for a fresh set of softs or mediums. You know, your usual one stop here in the weekend league. And oh, Carl, where's the music man gone? Oh, he's retired in the pit lane. Oh, and he's left the session. Ah, Carl H, the music man, has left the session. Don't know why. He has. He's retired the car, so it's the second retiree of this race. And Bon Evil still sticking with Jutsi Kev at the moment. Still a yellow flag in Sector 1 for, I believe that's Carl H's car. Watts as well, sticking behind his teammate Ben Roberts at the moment. All eyes on the battle up front though. Oh my god, sorry. These guys will be going on to the medium compound of tyre to take them to the end of the race. And will Bon Evil be looking for the move? Just going to dive it to the inside. Very close there. We've got a battle for the lead now. Bon Evil for the win. And I don't know, would that throw it into a championship lead? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the I haven't even looked at the championship standings. But here goes Bon Evil now to the outside here. Going to try and look for it. Just couldn't get the move done there. Going to stick behind Jutsi Kev at the moment. We'll just try it around the outside through Lockwood and Brooklands. Isn't going to go for it there to come out through Woodcut. Now down towards Cops. The fast right-hander taken pretty much flat out in these F1 cars. A little bit of a lift there from Bonnie. Trying to get it, hasn't got a very good exit though. Just had a bad run through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. Someone else here is on a bit of a battle here with Enwills Gaming, getting past his teammate DVD into 8th position. We may see an overtake on Bon Evil and just couldn't get it done there at the moment on Carl H, the Music Man. Carl H, is he just, sorry, Jutsi Kev, what, gone Carl H, the Music Man? Why did I say Carl H, the Music Man? Because I was thinking of Carl H retiring for some reason. Jutsi Kev in the Racing Point comes into the pits. So does Wiggly Star, so does Isaac Smart as well, pops into the pits. Will Cypher Knight join them? He does. So does Ben Roberts. His teammate, Watts, stays out. Obviously, don't want to double stack. Enwells Gaming stays out. Will his teammate, DVD, come to the pits? No, both Renault don't come into the pits. And, see if Bonnie will take the lead for the moment. There's a Racing Point off. It's Juan Quintero at the back.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Release, release.
And Quintero at the back here, showing a little bit of a spin, picking up some damage. Can I have a look at the standings for the weekend?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Through the 5-second penalty. Okay, it's just about removing 5-second penalties. So Bon Evil actually leading the championship at the moment by an astounding 25 points. So this has put Natty on the back foot even more. His weekend league championship could be thrown away from him. It could be Bon Evil who might actually win this season of the weekend league. Remember, we're just in Silverstone, but after Silverstone we've got to go to Japan and then Abu Dhabi, which means Natty only has 4 races to gain on Bon Evil after these 2 races. That's it, few races. So could be a change in championship contender, but at the moment it is Bon Evil leading over CLM Ferrari by about 18 points. So Carl H was in 4th, but has actually retired from this race. He scored no points, and CLM Ferrari in 2nd, also not being able to score any points. So this could be a good chance for some drivers to go up into 2nd and 3rd place at the moment. But Salex now getting around Bon Evil, and Bon Evil actually coming behind Salex. But Salex on the 2-lap-old mediums, Bon Evil on the French mediums. Should be able to catch up now, but Jutsi Kev got a big gap over Bon Evil. That is the crucial thing here. The undercut proving to be very, very powerful here. And Jutsi Kev leading at the moment. Jutsi Kev was actually involved in Season 1 of the Weekend League. As Cypher Knight and Ben Roberts now going to go wheel to wheel here. Here goes Ben Roberts to the inside. Cypher Knight forced a little bit wide here. The move going to go wheel to wheel all the way down through the Wellington Straight down into Brooklands. And in the end, Cypher Knight having to give up the position. He's going to squeeze himself in the inside though. Just couldn't get past done in the end. And that keeps him behind Ben Roberts at the moment. As Bon Evil now gaining on a teammate. Bon Evil got to get the skates on if she wants to win this race. On those fresh medium tyres, got to catch up 2 jumps together ahead. And DBD now into the pits. Be a soft tyre now for him. And there's some quite close battles going on here. Will JB Surreal look for the move on Silver Star? Isn't going to go for it there. Cypher Knight might look for the move on Ben Roberts. But here goes Jambo Webb. DBD, sorry, is in the pits. I thought it was Jambo Webb looking for the move. Bon Evil now. Really good exit out of the corner. Going to take it to the inside already. Going to have the DRS open. Just going to take it to the outside of a teammate. Down the inside. Is Silverstone tomorrow? For the evaluation races, yes it is Silverstone tomorrow. Sonic Starlight losing out to his teammate. Bon Evil, though, gaining the gap on Jutikev at the moment. 3 laps left to go in this race. Look if there's any close battles happening down towards the back of the grid. Green Chicken looks like it's quite close up behind N-Wales Gaming. Is actually very close up behind him at the moment. And he's getting ever so close. He's in that sort of that slipstream DRS area at the moment. It won't be streamed, no. The evaluation races usually aren't streamed. Just because we don't know how the drivers will be, and we don't know how clean they are, so we really don't want to be showcasing that among the Twitch channel in case someone goes for a humongous dive bomb at turn 1 and takes about 10 cars out in the process. That's what the evaluation races are for, though. Cypher Knight luckily picking up a 3-second time penalty to his name. Go back up front now. The battle between these 2 Ferraris at the moment still going strong. Salix just seems to be just being dragged a little bit by his teammate along, just so he can gain up 2 Jutikev ahead. Guys on lap 11 now out of 13. As just looking down the rest of the pack, DBD close up behind Green Chicken now. It's going to fold to the inside. Late on the brakes, and the Renault gets the move done on the Haas. Up into 13th position goes DBD. Cypher Knight gaining on Ben Roberts though. Ben Roberts though gaining on Silver Star. Jutikev puts in the fastest lap of the race of 1:26.9 on those medium tyres. And Chicken picking up a 3-second time penalty as well. Let's have a look at the penalties. Oh, someone's retired! Green Chicken's retired and Maggots and Beckett! Oh, he's had a big crash there. What is it with Haas's and having big crashes? Honestly. Green Chicken, though, crashing in Maggots and Beckett. Will we see a safety car? No, we won't even see a virtual safety car because it is a penultimate lap of this race. Ah, but Quazboy! But Quazboy, welcome! But Quazboy, I've missed you, man. Really missed you. I was sad to see you hadn't signed up for the new Weekend League. Are you going to sign up for the Academy, Bequaz, mate? Are you signed up for the Academy League? Go on, Bequaz boy, sign up for the new Academy League. You know you want to. Ben Roberts now is actually on the back of Silver Star. Really close up behind him now goes to McLaren. Will Ben Roberts up for the move? He's run very wide on the exit of Cops. Isn't he going to try it now through Maggots, Beckett and Chapel? Not yet though. He's going to stick behind the Haas at the moment. As here he goes now. With the DRS open. Going to dart to the outside. Here he goes to McLaren, getting the move done on the Haas. Ben Roberts up into 8th position at the moment, past Silverstar in 9th position. And Silverstar now having the problem of Siphon out behind as well, gaining on him. Siphon really, really close up behind Silverstar. Surely be looking for the move here on the Haas driver. Ah, yes, the comeback king, Bequaz boy.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We've got a few nicknames for people now, to be fair. Got Bequaz boy's the comeback king. We've got Carl H is the music man. Oh, Siphon went for a move there around the outside through Brooklands. Couldn't get it done. And Rick Hall is the super sub now. After he competed in every single F1 race last week, apart from this week, sorry, he's competed in every single F1 race apart from the weekend. But here comes Jutskev round the final corner, and he crosses the line and takes the win. Bon Evil will take second. That sound like a bleh. There we go. Sound like I was just going like that all the time. Yeah, Bon Evil takes second, Salix in third, Wiggly Style in fourth, Jambo Websy in fifth, Isaac Smart in sixth. Oh, JMB Surreal takes sixth actually. Ben Roberts will take 8th. Silverstar 9th. No, Cyberknight takes 9th in the end. That's past Silverstar in 10th place. Watson 11th. And Wills Gaming will take 12th. Let's have a look here. DVD. Cross the line and take 13th. And that is it. Oh, here we go. And there it is. So, Jutskev, the winner of the first one. How many replacement points does he get, actually? Gav, how about you be nice and give him, like, maximum points for Natty? Chat, mid-chat. Chat, mid-chat. No? What is up? What is up? It's time for that asking me to check the chat. I don't know why. Confused. I'm confused as hell. Just Kevin Bonnie. How many does he get for the Let's have a look. Hang on, bear with me there. But there is the final grid, as you saw just before. I wanted to see the replacement points to get for winning. 15. Okay, no, it doesn't. That's a lie. Can't find the replacement points. Gav, how many replacement points will Jutsi Kev get for winning Fenati? All the points. How many? Gav will tell me in the chat. Carl H, Music Man, you're in the chat. Welcome. What happened, mate? Why did you retire? You had some chances there, mate. I was rooting for you, rooting for you. Bum, 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 bum. We can go on to the next thing. Let's see what he wants. Yes. How can I help something?
I don't know, I've been trying to contact you all day.
What's happening?
I've been trying to contact you, you've just been ignoring me.
Because you joined, but you were racing, so I'm like, oh, he's not commentating. I'll just pop him on the feed, so...
Oh yeah, but I still got...
to hear him when he's in his race.
I still got information to give you.
Okay, go on then. Let's hear it, guys. Vital information from the information man himself. Mr. Siphonite.
Okay, for one, I was gonna say Silver Star didn't have a setup, so that's what the controversy is about.
Okay.
That's probably
Nice
why he was
controversy.
down the grid.
Okay.
Also, that wreck that happened on the first lap, it looked like a lot of cars just lagged into each other.
Oh, the big crash between the two McLarens and the AlphaTauri.
There was a Red Bull there too.
Oh yeah, I think there was a couple of Red Bulls as well.
Let's see.
Okay, sounds tasty. Anything else?
Well, I just wanted to give my information. I figured.
Nice to hear. So you heard it first, guys, here from the man himself, Mr. Siphonite. Are you going to get points? Are you going to get points in this next race?
I don't know.
That's not even a question. You are going to get points. You will get points. Trust me. You're going to buy points. Siphonite for the win, everyone in the chat? Yeah, it seems good.
Don't jinx me like that.
Don't worry, I won't say the L word. It's fine.
Yes, I just wanted to say it because there's a lot of finger pointing.
A lot of controversy at the moment?
Yes.
Well, you know, racing is all about the controversy. Carl H says too many penalties, couldn't find my pace. Went to just right, okay. I see.
There we're going. So if you want to remove
Right.
me,
I'll see you after the race, mate. Good luck. Well, there is Mr. Siphonite himself. Should I call him the American Dream?
don't call me that.
Let's see what he thinks about that nickname. Siphonite, what do you think about the nickname
heard
American
you.
Dream?
I heard you. I'd rather not.
Okay, I'm calling you the American Dream. Right, okay, so we're gonna get underway here.
There are other American drivers.
Black Coach, the car still drivable in no setup? Yeah, I think the setup does affect the car quite a bit more this season, I'd say, really. Just especially with the downforce and the way the whole camber works. So, especially in Black Country, you told me about in Japan changing all the stuff so the car wasn't as... Oh, the stuff so the car wouldn't bounce along the floor. Samara in the chat says, awesome to see Roman okay. Testament to the work that goes into the safety of everyone. Indeed, yes. A shout out to all of the medical team and the stewards for getting to him very quickly and treating him very well. Brilliant job. And shout out to the man who invented the halo, because he right now is pretty much a lifesaver at this point. But yeah, on to the next race. One shot quali here. Yeah, definitely cross-boarding. A lot of drivers can catch out these quicker drivers in Silverstone. It is definitely a one where sort of track limits are very tight, and you are quite liable to picking up a penalty. So we could see quite a big mix-up in the grid. Let's find out and see. Let's see if we can ride on board with Jutsukev, the man himself. Trying to ride on board with the last race leader, but at the moment it's just going horribly wrong. Is that him there? It is. There we go. how much the car... There's no point in even commentating on this. I can't commentate on now. Where's Siphonite, the American Dream? He's down in 12th place, just behind Carl H, the Music Man. Down in 12th position at the moment. Moving up though, got everyone just bouncing around the grid at the moment. It's still Salexo and M-Wells Gaming and Watts up in the lead though, doing brilliantly. Just Kevin Bonneville now. See the grid will start to just kind of slowly sort of sort itself out now. Bonneville down in 11th. Jeez, unless she's invalidated. We'll find out if there's any invalidations at the end. Judge Kev at the moment keeping it very clean. Runs a little bit wide on the exit of Chapel. We're going to get it though nicely though down the straight. Let's see what he's able to do here. See who's on the mediums. Oh, he's on the medium tyre. He's doing really well actually for being on the medium tyre. Carl H, the Music Man, all the way up into 6th place now. This could be a tidy lap here from Jutsi Kev on the set of mediums. Gone for an XIG style sort of mix-up and strategy, opting for the mediums for the second race. We've seen Natty do that a lot. Yeah, I agree, Smurr, mate. Completely agree. We had this conversation at the start of the stream, mate. It's crazy. Crazy. But there it is. Salix on pole for this one, with M-Wells Gaming 400ths behind in second. Then it's the unnamed AlphaTauri third. I believe that's CLM Ferrari, I believe. Possibly in third. Carl H, the Music Man, in fourth. Jambo Websey in fifth. Watson sixth. Jits Kevin seventh. Silver Star in eighth. Bonneville in ninth. Wrigley Star in 10th. Siphonite, the American Dream in 11th. DBD in 12th. JB Surreal in 13th. Danny Boy in 14th. Wanko and Tara in 15th. The Williams but that's Isaac Smart in 18th. Green Chicken in 17th. And Ben Roberts at the back in 18th. Both the drivers invalidating their laps. On my screen, Bonneville's on the soft, so I don't know why that's happened. Probably just another one of those annoying glitches in the game, which happen all the time because this game is broken. But you know, yeah, I know, Judge Kevin, mate. It's weird, mate. It's weird. It looks very overcast. Could see some. Bonneville, what tyres were you on? Were you on mediums or softs? Because on my screen you were on softs, but on Judge Kev's screen you were on mediums. But yeah, it could be a bit of rain here in the race. Could be a bit of rain. Never know.
Nope.
See what happens here. Second race here in the weekend league. Can definitely be a good tyre to start on. Very, very overcast. I really would like to see some rain.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Let's have a look now and see what's happening. So yeah, it's going to be Salix on pole, M-Wells Gaming in second, CLM Ferrari in third for this one. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, but Piero, mate, that does sound quite emotional, to be fair. Bonneville did start in the mediums, but yeah, no. It's crazy, mate, it's crazy, but he's a very lucky man. Very, very lucky man. Could say it's one of those one of those near-death experiences. Well, it definitely is, really, isn't it? But, you know, there's people always talk about those that they've had. That's the one for Romain Grosjean for his life now. But I think that's kind of solidified the end of his F1 career now. I think, personally, for me, I would really struggled to get back up and get back in an F1 car after that. Like, Jesus. Whew. Crazy, crazy. Alright, let's watch all the cars line up on the grid. Luckily, we get to do this virtually, so no harm done to any of us. And the only harm done is our pride when we crash out in a stupid way, like spinning at the hairpin in Suzuka, and going at about 2 miles an hour into the wall, suddenly receiving orange wing damage on the front right-hand side, losing my end plate, and then having to pit, losing the positions, and then pitting at the end as well, because I got the strategy completely wrong. Now that hurts. It does hurt. Yes, I'm talking about my Japanese race. Anyway, here we go now. Lights counting down again. Gonna go nice and early this time again. This time it's actually in time with the lights, which is good to see. And it's lights out. And away they go. There's a Williams at the back who just hasn't moved. I believe it was Isaac Smart having the lobby issues. But here we go now. Jabba Websy and Carl H going wheels where it goes. Just Kevin Bonneville trying to work their way through the field. Just Kev going to go around the outside of Jabba Websy. Might take it down the inside. Cypher the American Dream is dropping back a little bit. He's had to run wide. There's a Williams round at the back. I think it's, who is that round at the back? I honestly cannot tell for the life of me who that is. I really do not know who that was at the back there. That was round. I believe it was Ben Roberts, actually. Yeah, it is Ben Roberts with the wing damage. And there goes Watson Cypher going wheel to wheel now. As Cypher going to hold around the outside. Oh, the American Dream, he's got bad wing damage. He's had contact at the beginning. There was quite a lot of cars went wide into turn 3. I think some people went a bit too late on the brakes into turn 3, and some people picked up some wing damage, so they're going to have to come into the pits for those. But Bonnie Evil right up the back of Jambo Websy. Jutsukev keeping some space there as Wiggly Style is in the wall at the back. No damage to his wing, but Jambo Websy dropping all the way down. He's lost the car as well, and he's got wing damage. And Bonnie Evil's picked up a 3-second time penalties because I think she had to run wide to avoid the flying car there of, I believe it was Jambo Websy, the AlphaTauri. And there goes Bon Evil now to the outside of J&B Surreal. And what a start we've had here already. Let's see how many people come into the pits for wing damage, because I'm honestly not sure for the life of me who has wing damage and who hasn't. So, off the start already, still Salix leading. Him and Engwell's Gaming have some good starts here. Seal and Ferrari in 4th as well. He's having a good start here as well. Trying to move his way up the grid. It does say the Music Man's in 1st, but he actually isn't. And yeah, DBD apparently also up there, but he definitely isn't. As the lobby leaderboard is just completely broken at this point. Like, I have no idea who's where. Believe it, is it Salix, Enwell's Gaming then? Oh, we've had a big crash, Danny Boy, I think. Is it? Oh, it's in the pit lane. Oh, it's in the pit lane. Ignore me, I'm just stupid. But no, back to the racing. Bon Evil at the moment stuck behind the American Dream, Cypher Knight, but she's going to go down the inside into Cops. Gets the move done. I don't know if Bon Evil's got any wing damage. I can't see any at this present time. No, it doesn't have any wing damage. Gets past Cypher Knight, the American Dream, up into what is a 9th place, but Cypher Knight has that wing damage. I think he's going to try and hold it out as best he can. He's got JB Surreal behind him, who also, I believe, has wing damage. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have wing damage. He's going to dart to the outside. Cypher Knight going to defend to the inside as best he can, and JB Surreal just getting the move done. Cypher Knight really struggling with that wing damage now. The American Dream not off to a dream start here already, and it's still Salix leading at the moment, followed by the Welshman in those Gaming in 2nd. Then it's Seal and Ferrari in 3rd, and Jutsukev in 4th place, hunting them down with the Music Man in 5th, Silver Star in 6th, Watson 7th. I'm not sure what happened to Bonnie Evil, because she was right up behind Jutsukev, and now it's fallen all the way down here with a 3-second time penalty. I think that was when she had to avoid Jambo Websy through Maggots beckoning on CLM Ferrari here. Natty bringing in a very good replacement for him. Can Jutsukev capitalise on this? And actually make 2 wins in a row. It will keep the championship very much alive. Yeah, I'm calling the American Dream because he's American, firstly, and I just thought of it. And I thought it'd be quite funny to call him the American Dream. I don't know, I just thought I'd call him it. You know, it's just a thing. It's just a thing that I think like I've heard before. I don't know where I've heard it from, but the American Dream. It's a thing, isn't it? What is it from? I don't know. I probably Cypher probably cringing at me right now, being like, "Oh God, please no." Carl H now to the outside. Could have started finish. I never really see an overtake there too much. But he goes round the outside into turn 1. Gets the move done. The Music Man having a lot better race in the second race than he did in the first one. Up into 4th position now goes the Red Bull. And the Music Man is on a roll at the moment, trying to see if he can gain down Jutsi Kev ahead. Don't worry, Pierre, I've started giving people nicknames now. Just you know, why not? Just change things up a little bit. So we've got Carl H, the Music Man, Cypher Knight's the American Dream, and then we've got Class Boy is the Comeback King. As here goes Bon Evil, looking for the move. Bon Evil's the late breaker, is what Bon Evil is. The big late breaker. Oh, CLM Ferrari's had a spin. He's lost it on the exit. He's done a Lewis Hamilton, Nicholas Latifi, losing it on the exit of, I believe that's Luffield, through into Woodcut.
Okay, clear.
And I don't think he's received any wing damage. I don't think so. But here goes Cypher Knight now on Jambo Websy if he can. Jambo Websy gets the move done though. I don't know why there's smoke behind Carl H's car. Definitely not an engine failure. There's quite a lot. There's a bit of smoke on the back of that car, actually. As I believe CLM Ferrari's now dropped behind Cypher Knight. Cypher Knight gets the move done on him. But, yeah, so, Crossboy's Comeback King. I'm going to call Bon Evil the late breaker. And then Rick Holt is the super sub at this point. Oh, someone's retired. It's CLM Ferrari again. For the second race in a row, this man is retired from the session. And it has not been the day that he would have wanted in Silverstone. And CLM Ferrari has had to retire for the second time in these 2 weekend league races. A couple of people coming into the pits for some wing damage. So you can go down now towards the middle of the pack. There's a battle here between Bon Evil, Green Chicken and J&B Surreal. Bon Evil just maybe struggling a little bit there on those medium tyres off the beginning, but managed to picking up the pace now. As Hitch goes now, trying to see if she can gain back up to the top. A big gap between her and Jutsi Kev at the moment. She's got Watts, Silver Star and Carl H to deal with. 3.9 seconds to make up though. She's wanting to take those medians as... I don't know, Pierre. You have to try and make yourself up a nickname. If something happens to you, I'll make you up a nickname. Yeah. Bon Evil losing a bit of time now. Actually, to Watts. I think she's struggling a little bit on those medium tyres. Jutsi Kev though doing very well up in 3rd place at the moment on the mediums. The highest in the medium runners. Jambo Websy now. Getting past J&B Surreal and comes into the pits. If he wants off of those mediums as quickly as possible, or it's a wing damage, I have no idea which one it is. As Cypher Knight hasn't come in for his wing change yet. I'm sure he might do soon, or whether he will do it at all, but he has got front left end plate damage. Should be affecting him quite a bit through the corners. Around a track which actually you spend around about 70% on full throttle around this track. And so, yeah, very high speed track this one. As let's see if we can ride on board with anyone's cut. There's really no one close a massive gap. Hopefully when the pit stops start coming in for the softs and the medium, or the set of medium. Here comes Salix. Immediately as I say that, he comes into the pits. Emerald's Gaming stays out. Jutsi Kev as well, obviously he is on the set of what is the medium tyres. Silver Star coming in as well. Music Man staying out though on the soft tyres. So is Watts. Should call Watts like what should I call it nickname? Should I have all Watts? If you have like voltage, amps, Watts and amps.
Let's box this lap.
Guys, I'm a guy. You can throw me. I'm just No jokes were like, but bloody hell, a lot of people did pit, didn't they, after that? Green Chicken pit, Jamba Websy in, Bon Evil in, DBD in, I believe that's Isaac Smart in as well. What's an I'm hysterical, aren't I? God, you can laugh all you like now. Siphonite, 15.6 seconds behind at the moment. Still has to make his pit stop. But everyone else in front of him also having to make a pit stop, so he's been in a relatively comfortable position. I mean, he's got around about... Oh, and then he'll drop to about 7th or 8th place. He might come out in this little battle here for 7th place, actually, if he was to do so. I don't think anyone got my Watts on stream, but just get into the pits early, actually, for the medium runner. He's going to go onto the set of softs. Emwell's gaming in as well, so the Music Man also comes in. Watts stays out, though, interestingly. Let's see what he's able to do. Will Siphonite dive into the pits as well, or is he going to stay out a little bit longer on the mediums? No, he stays out. Staying out a little bit longer. It's a bit of an early stop for Jutskev. He wants to get out on those fresh softs as quickly as possible. Siphonite going to move himself up into second now. Siphonite for the win. Let's see if he's able to do it. He's got Salix, though, right behind him on a fresh set of mediums. Jutskev not far behind as well. Has got Bon Evil and Wiggly Style and Ben Roberts all having a bit of a battle here. Bon Evil just can't find the pace in this race. She's really struggling here to gain the pace that she had before. She doesn't seem to be gaining on any of these runners up front. Interestingly, she's all the way down in 10th place. I don't know what's happened to her in this race, but Salix now all over the back of Siphonite. Siphonite having a little bit of lag there. Siphonite, the American Dream, doing some dream defending here, and out he was until he ran completely wide. And he conceded the position to Salix. But nevertheless, he has still got that wing damage, so he won't have to come in to the pits to change his tyres, obviously. But let's see if he comes in and fixes the wing damage. Will he dive into the pits yet? No, stays out for now. Watts with an 18.8 second gap ahead. He still hasn't come into the pits yet. And let's see if there's any battles down to the back. Ben Roberts is quite close behind Wiggly Style here. As we move our way down, Wiggly Style in 11th place, Ben Roberts in 12th. Let's see if he'll be able to look for the move down into turn 3. He's got a nice long run into turn 3. Jutskev also getting past Siphonite as well. We're going to duck back down to this battle quickly as Ben Roberts going to go down the inside if he can, past Wiggly Star. And he gets the move done up into 11th place, and obviously we can gain down the final points position. Jutskev in a really good position here. Quasboard putting a really good point in the chat saying coming off the mediums earlier was a good idea. It's the fresh softs now. Jutskev can just push to the end now as best he can. Watts into the pits. Where will he come out in relation to everyone else? I think Salix will take him, and this is such a long and tedious pit lane. One of the longest in terms of from the point of the pit limiter to the end of the pit limiter. It's such a long pit lane. Can cost you quite a lot of time, and it's going to lose Watts 1 position, 2 positions, 3 positions, or 5 positions. He's going to come out in what looks to be a comfortable 6th place. So he's behind the Music Man, but not far away as well. Siphonite's still the only driver in this race not to have made the pit stop yet. And I can imagine probably this lap will be coming into the pits. Go on the set of those soft tyres. we'll see exactly where he falls in relation to the grid. He's going to drop probably quite a bit down. Don't know whether he'll actually change his wing or not. Interesting to see whether he goes for that option or not. As Jambo Websy closely behind JMB Surreal. We'll be looking for the move. Got pretty much flat out through Cops there. Well, Enwell's Gaming look for the move. He's right on the back of Cypherknight. Here he goes, looking for the move. He's going to dart to the outside of the hangar straight. Going to get the move done nice and easily before Stowe. Surely now Cypherknight is going to dive into the pit lane. He doesn't. Is he going to save it until the final lap? He's going to be losing a lot of time here though. But still in the 4th position. Holding out those mediums for quite a long time. Technically actually went a 10th up in that sector. So seems to be doing okay at the moment. Cypherknight, I know you can hear me. The chat is saying that they believe you've been out for too long now, losing too much time. Just want to let you know. And oh, Jumbo Websy looking for the move on JMB Surreal. Isn't going to go for it there. And what's going to be looking for the move on JMB Surreal if he can. Maybe we'll try it down the Wellington straight now. As will he try it on JMB Surreal? Got very close, but not able to do it. Here goes the Music Man. Getting past Cypherknight nice and easily. Cypherknight losing quite a bit of time now. To come flying through Maggots, Beckett and Chapel. I can probably imagine this is probably going to be the place where Cypherknight will be losing the most time for Maggots, Beckett and Chapel. Losing some of that downforce on the front and that turning as well. And really be affecting him. Will he come in now? And he does eventually dart into the pit lane. Jambo Websy and JMB Surreal. And eventually Jambo Websy does get past JMB Surreal. Where will Cypherknight come out? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. So this is the bottom end of the points. Here comes Bon Evil. Cypherknight, I think you go out, mate, for a bit too long there on that medium stint. Cost you a lot of time because you've gone down into 10th. You're going to lose possibly the position as well to Wiggly Style and Ben Roberts. You will be able to catch up to them on those fresh set of softs. Should be very, very fresh towards the end of this race. Onto the penultimate lap of this race. Jutski in prime striking position now. Under a second he is to Salix. Can Jutski get 2 wins in a row for Natty in this weekend league races here in Silverstone? Can he back home the replacement points? As he's got the DRS now, Salix going to try and weave as best he can to just break the slipstream. Will he be looking for the move here? Definitely a bit too far back at the moment through Stowe to look for the move. As just kept losing a little bit of time there, but he's going to get a good exit out of club. He is gaining and gaining and gaining. Could this be Jutsukev for the win here? He's going to get it through turns 1 and 2. Will he try it into turn 3? Isn't going to go for it here. These guys will go around the loop. Pretty much right next to each other. Great battle here for what is first position at the moment. Salix now getting a good exit out of there. Can Jutsukev get a good exit as well? Will he be looking for the move here? Isn't going to go for it. Surely it's going to be a hanger straight into Stowe. Last lap overtake. It must be here. Ben Roberts still very close behind Wiggly Style down at the back as well. That's for the lower end of the points. As surely now, Jutsukev really, really close up behind Salix.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Will he be looking for the move? He's going to just gain and gain and gain on him through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel will right on board of him. He'd be looking for the overtake. He hasn't got the best of exits. Salix now swerving, sweaving, trying to get the move. Will Jutsikhev go for a late lunge at the stall? He's going to go round the outside if he can. Can't get the move done. He's going to try and get a good exit out of the stall if he can. Will he try it into Vale? Salik's going to go defensive into Vale if he can. Jutsikhev going to get the better exit out of Club now. It's going to pretty much be a drag race to the line. Salik's got a chunk of wheel spin, but it is Salix who wins in the end by 400ths of a second. Jutsikhev in second, N Wales Gaming in third. Carl H, the Music Man, will take a respectable fourth, with Watts in fifth place. Silver Star will come across the line and finish in sixth. Jambawitsi will finish in sixth, sorry. JMB Surreal will take seventh. Silver's dropped off to eighth. Bonivo all the way down in ninth. She just couldn't get the grip or the speed throughout the entirety of that race, and that's going to affect her in the championship, with Jutsikhev bagging some big replacement points for Natty here. So the championship fight is still on going into the next race. Wiggly Style rounds off the top 10. Ben Roberts in 11th, Green Chicken in 12th, DBD will take 13th, Isaac Smart will come across the line and take 14th, Cypherknight going to come across and take 15th after he made that pit stop. And Juan Quintero will come across and take 60th if he's not going to put on a bit of a drift display for us. And they come across the line, take 16th at the back there. And what an ending to that race. Both drivers going wheel to wheel pretty much through the final few corners. Kev almost being able to get it done. In the end, not being able to. There they are. It's Salix with the win. Jutsikhev in second and Emeralds Gaming on third. Two brand new podium sitters, I believe. Obviously, Jutsikhev was been on the podium a few times in the weekend league already. But getting the big replacement points for Natty. And yeah, there was the rest of the grid there. As you can see now, two retirements. Sealand Ferrari and Danny Boy. Sealand Ferrari not having the best... not having the best of times in these couple of races. What's everyone saying in the chat? Thank you, Black Country. Oops. Ben Roberts says, got wing damage from DBD at the start. Had to go the whole... no problem, Bonnie Evil. A pleasure as always to be here. Cypherknight wants another unmute. Let's hear the beef this time. What is it this time, mate? Let me guess. You went for a big lunge on the inside, didn't work, you got huge damage, and then you had to run with it for the whole entire race?
Well, I was on the outside for one, but yes, I did get wing damage. So I stayed out because my only way of getting in the points was a safety car, or pitting under virtual safety car. So that's kind of already out.
Yeah, well, unfortunate, mate, but...
That's why you shouldn't have given me that nickname.
What, the American Dream?
Yes, it cursed me.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse you.
Also, the American Dream is just an idea.
An idea, yeah, that's what I've... American Dream. Anyway, thank you, Cypherknight, for joining me in these couple of few moments, giving us some lovely race insight. But yeah, that'll end off the stream for this weekend league. Make sure you join us next Sunday, same time, different place, different track. And yeah, it's going to be another exciting one. Championship battle still on. Yeah, make sure you tune in on Tuesday for the freshmen in USA. I thought it was Mexico, but it is USA for the freshmen. No academy, as the academy has now finished. There is the evaluation races for the academy, but they won't be streamed. So if you are a brand new academy driver, you can go into the evaluation. You should be possibly in the evaluation race. I don't know. Your Gavra would have told you. But yeah, but thank you everyone for joining us. Make sure you tune in for the rest of the races this week. Subscribe to Gavra, Twitch and YouTube, and yeah, we will see you all next